There we go. Sorry about that. We found what the issue was.
All right. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me?
Woo!
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Look at that silky smooth
Yeah,
voice.
there it is.
From,
There's all the voices.
exactly. All my show tunes. All the show tunes I do.
Oh, I gotta go. Sorry.
Now that's what you call music.
This was just a
85.
This was just a very late April Fool's prank, everybody. Ha
True. All right, y'all. Welcome to Kids on Bikes. And great, now my eyes are bothering me. But we are on episode 7 of 10, y'all. We have been blasting through this season. So why don't we go through and introduce everybody, starting with Shu.
Everyone, my name is Shu. I play Winter Lee, who is a weirdo loner character. She is a transplant from Orlando and having a little bit of a hard time, fitting in with the rest of the kids. So she kind of eats lunch alone in the bathroom, which is fine. She loves overhearing, surveillance, all that good stuff. She and her stepmom are always fighting, but that may or may not be because, her stepmom refused to let her come to the wedding, which was in Paris, her dream city. Anyways, nothing mattered. Nihilism is here. The only thing that exists is possibly now. That's all I got.
Awesome. That was great. Kailey.
Hey everybody, my name is Kailey Bray, and I am playing Meadow McKinley, the scout who definitely did not grow up in a cult. And she's totally comfortable with that and is not at all worried about where her backpack is.
Yeah. Markeia.
Hey, I'm Markeia McCarty. I'm playing Mana Pepperwood. Mana is spiritual. She's full of, fierce fire. She's 11 and a half years old. Listens to her guides, her spiritual guides and her gods, and something that we established possibly like last episode. She's okay with taking people out if that's what's called for. This little 11 and a half year old was going to take Felix out if they got the nod. So we've got that going for us moving forward.
Yes. The master of grit is willing to use it in the proper circumstance. And Noir.
Hello, everybody. I'm Noir Enigma. I play Four, who is trying to find his real dad. Other than that, yeah, we just trying to make it out here in these mines.
In these streets, you know what I'm saying?
We out here, we living our best life.
What we're trying to do, get the glittery rocks,
In this crevasse, you know what I'm saying?
Right. We got the party in the crevasse.
So and I'm Shareef Jackson. I'm your DM, playing all different kinds of NPCs, everyone's parents, and various people at the school. So been a blast. And I've got to say, also we are sponsored by Hunters Entertainment as well. So this has been fun, y'all, but we are wrapping up our story. It's getting close to the end of our season. So I just want to let everybody know, if you've been enjoying yourselves, make sure to share the show, tweet about the show, reach out to like a Roll20, and just let them know, like, hey, we really like these Techburg kids, and we'd maybe like to see them some more.
6 seasons in a movie.
Yeah. This is just the beginning of the Techburg connected universe, right? This is like the first movie. This is the first Avenger, right? Of the TCU. Exactly. This is the beginning of the TCU, y'all. So if we want to get the follow up, right, we got to keep it going. So with that, everybody, let's go over a little recap. Sorry, as my eyes are tearing up. What happened last episode? Anyone can start. It does not have to be Noir, even though he is the professional, but he is willing to
Yeah, I'll
hold back
let-
his skills.
I'll hold back. I'll let y'all tell a more flawed version of what happened.
We found a cat. That's the only thing of importance that happened last week is that we found a cat and now we have a cat.
You did find a cat.
I'm
Yeah,
That's all the
yeah,
only
you-
thing that happened.
I'm not exactly sure that cat is a cat.
I mean,
Nothing
a
is
lot of
Marvel
weird stuff.
situation.
There's been a weird stuff. I mean, you did find a cat while you were a coin. So, very strange.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we all
Yeah.
turned into coins.
We're
Well,
coins.
first
We're
Felix
currency,
was a
y'all.
coin. Yeah, first
Yeah.
Felix was a coin, and then
Yes.
he had to do a little coin poop, which we
He
didn't want to
did.
get into, but we
We don't want to.
Had a lot of thoughts on it. yeah. And then we tried to threaten him to tell us about the prophecy and everything else that he's been holding back on us and why he was such a ridiculous coward. He said that there was a prophecy from long ago that the two families of feature the two families of Techburg, the Von Tiebergens and the Chadwicks, very prominently. And Mana may or may not have a little bit of knowledge of her parenting or her parentage heritage fall in that she may be related. And then we all decided we were also going to turn into coins so we could fit into the slot machine that was in a bag. We all touched it, we all ran inside, and then we were coin-shaped in an old high school, in the old high school that was before the lab experiment.
Yes.
To
Can you
give Forrest
give
some
us
credit, he didn't really decide to do that. We did that for him.
yeah, and like
I
all
don't
your
recall
coin-
it that way.
Uh-huh.
I said I don't recall it that way. I
Oh,
recall
sure.
that Four bravely ventured into being a koi. To make sure
True.
everybody was okay.
Smash cut, he's just screaming.
He's just running, literally running with the backpack.
I don't know what you mean.
It was a real interesting because it was Meadow's idea to look for like a hole in the bag so she could press against the bag and make contact with your skin for it, which is great. So that's how you became a coin. And all of you had little coin properties like Mana had like her puffs,
Yeah.
in the coin. I believe Winter had her bangs. For like had like little abs, little golden abs. Because he was so worried about losing those. So now
the swoller coaster persists.
that's right. That's right. I forgot what Meadow had. Something cool.
I can't remember either. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I picked something because my one defining thing for me is always the backpack, and I wasn't allowed.
I think you have a little coin backpack though.
I had a little bag. I found a bag in the.
Oh right, yes.
In the
Yes,
classroom.
you did find a bag. Yes.
Or the
Yes,
old
right.
classroom, so I could put stuff in it because I don't know how to deal with
Yeah.
my environment if I can't take stuff from it.
yeah. That was great because you found a bag and just immediately started filling it. You just immediately started looking for stuff to put in it. Which is great.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This
like,
is not an issue. This is not a problem.
yes. So like y'all like dropped into this room. After an inspired motivational speech about Casey Jones by Mana, Felix ran off to save you into the darkness. So he has not been seen until the end of the episode. But yeah, he like ran off. So like you had to kind of navigate through yourself. It was like a creepy looking class school. So like you went in some classrooms. You found some severed tentacles on the ground. You found 3 of them on the ground. And then you found a coffin, with a old-looking decayed gangster in it.
It's spaces where the tentacles could have been.
That is correct. When Four looked at this guy, because he had been up close and personal with Mary when she activated her 3 tentacles, he saw in the same spots. It looked like there were tentacles that had been removed. So were these the 3 tentacles that we saw earlier? Was it something else? Who knows? Yeah, but My favorite though was that when you saw the coffin, everyone assumed it was a vampire, and everybody like was like, I forgot what Meadow grabbed, but like she was like about to stake like whatever came out the coffin. She was going up to a stake.
I mean,
What did I have? Who knows?
I literally thought at the last minute, I was like, should I make this a vampire? And I was like, no.
we still
very
don't have
close.
proof that it's not a vampire.
That's
You're
true. It
right.
could still technically be a vampire. We just don't know.
But yeah, I was totally about to give my worst Count Chocula voice.
I love
which,
that.
Which,
That's
which for some
immediately the
reason,
vampire you go
That's
to.
the first vampire. I think of the weirdest vampires. I think of Count Chocula. I think of Vampire in Brooklyn.
Max, yeah.
By Eddie Murphy. That was like literally one of the first vampire media I think I remember is Vampire in Brooklyn.
That's a good one to remember.
And I think of the Count from Sesame Street. It's weird. I don't think of like Bram Stoker's Dracula or these other like really big like depictions of it.
I
think of
Anne Rice erasure, and I will not stand for it.
I know. Like I don't think of like the classic vampires.
Blade?
I think of, like, the weird ones.
Yes, Blade. Oh,
I don't think of that. Was it the third movie where it was like Drake? It was like Drake, I think.
Edward Cullen.
Love
no.
Blade Trinity so much. For
Yeah,
all
really?
these reasons. It is a terrible, terrible movie, and I unashamedly think it's wonderful.
Do you love the iPod like product placement in that movie?
Oh God, yeah, it's
was
like it's like an
incredible.
extended commercial for a couple of things, and it is, and the cast is nonsense. It's nonsense. It is a nonsensical movie, and I love it with my whole heart.
Yeah, you know, it is hard to make a nonsensical third movie though for most franchises. Like by that time, like you're just kind of like, all right, let's just cash this in. And
We
finish
do what
this
we
thing.
want.
I will never forget nor forgive Rise of the Machines.
Oh, that was a third movie. That
was a third movie.
Right.
You know what, Salty? I was just about to bring up Lost Boys. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, Lost Boys is classic.
Yeah, I was like trying to remember what if it was like Salvation or whatever. But yeah, Rise of the Machines.
It was Rise Against the
I mean,
That
Machines.
came after
I feel
Terminator
like-
2. Wow.
I will never forgive nor forget.
I'm
I
just
think every underworld film is perfection, and
Yeah.
you can fight me if you think otherwise. I'm sorry. Everything about that franchise makes absolute sense. Every choice is artistic, and including the film that was set in the past, it just is flawless.
you know what?
I only
we
saw the first Underworld. I know they made like 4 or 5 of them or something, but I only saw the first one.
We're doing a lot of talking about vampires, but we're not mentioning the GOAT vampire flick, which is Once Bitten, and I'll hear nothing else. Jim Carrey as a vampire? Yes, please.
I'm not even familiar with that.
Gosh,
but,
that is such a pull.
Wow.
Jim Carrey. Wow,
Jim
weird.
Carrey as a vampire with a full-on hip-hop dance scene? Yes!
Is this
Yes.
like
It like
old
literally
school
his-
era Jim Carrey?
His titular song was Once Bitten, Twice Shy.
God, I never heard of this. Oh my god.
You need to watch it. It's
I guess I
Great.
need to
it's
check
great.
out what service it's on. Wow. That's fitting. Unbelievable. Yeah. So unfortunately it was not a vampire. Yeah.
Now I think
But we-
everything's gonna be a vampire.
Yeah, everything's gonna be a vampire now. Felix is a vampire.
Would make
Yeah,
sense.
so so we saw the removed tentacles. Meadow was able to like discern that this is a bootlegger for sure. And then we kind of made the connection because part of the story that we all heard was that Mary had a partner, right? And so we know that she had some partner, and we also know that the liquor and stuff was done sort of in like the sort of like prohibition era of the country, like 30s, 20s kind of stuff, and that the experiments at the school, which was, when your parents were there, so, like 70s, 60s, they we thought destroyed the old school, but we find out that it was this school was built above it. So either this school was underground or something strange. So then we got to a bookcase, right? We found a Archie comic that strangely depicted what y'all had done. Really weird, right? Like this comic, like as we went through the panels, it like talked about people like Archie and the gang fell into a creepy school and they found a coffin and they were going around. They found a cat. So yeah, that was interesting. And then pulled like a lever, opened a secret door, and we saw Felix frozen in front of a statue. And we saw a couple of treasure chests there. That's where we ended last episode. Ooh.
And one of the treasure chests is open already, right?
One of them is open already, yes. So anything else y'all want to add that I left out before we hop in?
We checked to see if the corpse's jacket was dope, and we discovered that it was not.
Oh yeah.
That's all I got to add.
Yes, yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be important later.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And we also looked through the windows of the classrooms and saw like planets or something. I guess that might be important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you did see these like large balls that did kind of look like planets. Like they look like they were like depictions of planets.
I guess to clarify the connection that Mana was asking about was she was kind of hinting around, be like, well, what if there was a love connection with with one of the families, where she was kind of hinting at like the rumor of I'm sorry, I forgot her first name. The reporter Bergen.
Alexa, which I'm looking at.
Was that's really her name?
That was what we went with, and mine activates every time. I love it. But yeah, that is I forgot who came up with the name. But yeah, I mean we can change it if we want. Like we haven't really involved her directly in the story, so we can change it if you like.
I think Mana would just call her Alex. Okay. Yeah, that works.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. We can just say Alex.
No, it's like
hereby.
My thing of that name is right there.
So we just stare at it like, don't wake up.
Yeah.
No, I literally just heard yell at me.
We control so hard.
Yeah. Hey, this is Black Mirror, y'all. We are or as like a shout out to Marqueia's other show. This is Altered Carbon, y'all. Yeah. We are by the way, I know we do like our shout outs at the end and the stuff that we're doing, but y'all need to see Marqueia's Altered Carbon show. It is incredible. I had so much fun watching a dual episode kind of setup. Really, really cool stuff. So
oh my god.
Great job. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the shout out. It's pretty ambitious, and the casts are they're amazing. They've jumped in. I have so much planned. Yay!
Yeah. It was awesome to hear you do all these voices. I was like, oh man, like I wish I could do voices. I'm not really great at doing voices, if you haven't noticed.
I like your voices. Don't talk about my friend like that.
Yeah.
I love you as my mom, Shareef.
Yeah. So
your Lillian voice is top notch.
I get by. All right, yeah. So it's just awesome. I feel like just talking about other stuff, but we do need to go on to the show. So we are. Let's bring up the map here. Yeah, so we are in this room again with Felix, but he looks like he's just staring directly into this statue.
He's not moving, and he hasn't spoken to us.
He is not moving. He is not speaking. you like kind of see like a side view of him, and he's facing this statue that looks like it's like holding like 3 gray things, and there's 4 chests below him, and also I forgot to like mention in the recap, as you went into this room, you all turned back into yourselves.
Oh, right.
So
We're
like
people.
Felix,
nice.
Oh,
yeah, and this room, remember, all the other rooms were like scaled to you as coins. This room is scaled to you as a person. So if you were still a coin, like this room would be massive. But as like a person, it just seems like it is you see like part of the wall on the upper right is curved, right? So it looks like it might be like a curved room. But yeah, so this is what you see.
Is it adult sized or kid sized?
It's like you feel like you're in a regular school, right? So you're in a room that would be
Kind of both.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, what do you do?
Maybe just to be safe, don't look directly at the statue or touch Felix until we have investigated it further. I am looking at you for.
Like you just see him dead eye looking at the statue. Huh? Oh, right. Oh no.
Tell me how you are looking at this. Have you gone up to it to look at it? Or
No.
are you looking at it like from the
As
room?
soon as we walk into the room, he's just like not as sculpted as me though.
No, it certainly isn't. It certainly isn't. Stop looking at it. Oh my goodness.
Please
It'd
stop
be like
flexing. Please stop.
checking out the abs on a statue.
You
Okay,
gotta
yeah,
compare.
so
You gotta compare.
okay, yeah, so if you are still kind of far away from the statue, then yeah, you can look at it. It's fine. Yeah, so it's just Felix, statue, treasure chests. Now we haven't seen the rest of the room, so like you can kind of move around if you like.
Should we do a lap? Take a look at the rest of the room?
Let's do a lap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And just
yeah.
while we're doing the lap, I'm just gonna throw salt indiscriminately and just see what happens.
Heck yeah.
Just let's just
so
salt
this is
it
like
up.
it's like a dance number. You're just like
I have an
salt
entire
everywhere.
line of salt.
Girl, but salt.
Yeah, Mana pulls out her like little Walkman deck and pumps it up. It's a mix of September by Earth, Wind, and Fire and Remember the Time by Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Yes.
Great mix it.
that's
Mhm.
great.
Dun, 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 and the start to September, and it's like, do you remember we fell in love? Do you
I
remember
love that. Look at that.
21st night of September?
Love it.
Yeah, shout out to Versus. Very good.
Hey,
Yes.
Isley Brothers versus Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah. So as you go around, you see that the room is indeed a circle. As you kind of walk
Oh, we did a
around, it
real
looks like we are doing a lap. And you see these treasure chests here, and they look really weird, but there's definitely one that is open, and they look kind of unique as well. As you go around, that's what you see. And like the salt doesn't really change anything or do anything, so you don't really notice anything off the salts.
I kind of like the idea of us doing that in every room, kind of like Coming to America with the rose petals.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Before
I
we come
mean,
in.
yeah. So I have not been like tracking the salt, but I will say if you're salting every room, you might start to notice your
Running out?
salt things depreciating.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what you see. 4 treasure chests, all kind of like they look kind of unique, and this thing holding 3 boxes, and you see Felix staring at it, not moving.
Oh, it's 3 boxes. Okay.
Yeah. So the statue is like holding 3 boxes, and there's 4 chests.
Oh boy. And one of the chests is open.
Yes.
What's in that
Yeah.
chest? Can I?
Yeah. Yeah, the third one from the second one from the right, that like kind of has like a little spike in the middle with some red blood on it. Is open.
That one's open, and all it is a spike inside with red.
Yes.
Oh,
Is
so
Felix
like
bleeding?
someone.
You can check.
I'm not gonna touch him, but I'm gonna get a little bit closer and see if it's his blood. If he opened a chest and got stabbed.
He is bleeding. He's not moving either, but like you see like some red on his hand.
Also, don't touch the chests without further investigation.
Yeah, and Mana pulls her hand back like.
Yeah, and yeah, if you're close enough to Felix, why don't you?
Boy.
Why don't you roll me a? Why don't I have? Y'all, this morning has been so interesting. I gotta bring up the rule book. Why don't we all role play a little bit while I do that? Actually,
I'm gonna. Okay. So Felix is definitely bleeding. So he definitely tried to open one of the chests, and now he is frozen at the statue, possibly by looking at it.
Don't look into the statue's eyes. I read about this.
Mhm.
Gorgons.
Do they have a mirror or something shiny? Right? That's the story, right?
I've got my scrying compact. And Mana like reaches into her little pouch and pulls out let's say one of those compacts from the 90s where it's just like a little toy like compact thing, and
Sailor Moon compact.
Yeah, but she's
like a Happy Meal toy.
Oh, I like that. She's spray painted black the mirror part of it
That's great.
to make it into a scrying mirror compact.
That's awesome.
I use this for divination. I don't know if it will help you in this particular moment, though.
Yeah. So, sorry, Winter, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, well, we were coins and now we're people. So what's the worst that can happen? Let's divinate whatever it up. Let's go.
Oh, you want to? Okay. All
it.
right, then Mana, I'm gonna use my intuitive for Mana to stare deep into her compact scrying mirror.
Sure.
She's going to do that to hopefully see what's going on with the statue.
Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah. So what you get a sense of is, first of all, you see Felix looking directly in the eyes of the statue. You also see that the 3 boxes that the statue is like a holding have marks on them. They all have unique markings, and the markings look similar to the markings on the chests, the treasure chests.
Do not look into the eyes. Felix did that, and that's why he's just being weird right now. But the boxes look like they also match with the treasure chest. So we know that one's a bad one. I wasn't going to touch any of the treasure chests, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I was thinking about touching with him. I'm not gonna lie.
Smack Force hand.
Okay, so then do you think that we need to move treasure boxes? Do we need to put them in like an order? Are all of them gonna stab us? Like, what do we think is in these things?
Oh, bro, is this like some kind of puzzle or something?
I would imagine it is a puzzle. It feels like we're in. What did you mentioned the Goonies before? It feels kind of Goonies, right?
Except we don't have any candy bars.
Maybe there are candy bars in the treasure chests.
Should we touch a treasure chest?
No.
No.
That'll
Hands off.
There could be candy.
no. Those are useless carbs.
That's the reason why you're saying no. I love that.
Survive Paris.
So which can you tell us which box like relates to which treasure chest? Is there like an order to it?
So like Meadow, I'll say that since you are so close to it because you're next to Felix checking his hand, after you hear what Mana says, if you want, you can look up at the boxes. Though I would heed Mana's advice about where to look.
Oh yeah, we're not looking at the eyes. Are you kidding? That's no Medusa in here. I read that book.
The eyes are lava.
Okay. So I'm like
Yeah.
literally like.
Yep. Yeah. So like as you you're like looking like that.
La
with
la
like
la
a
la
brim-
la, can't
like,
see
like a
it.
brim to your hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you look there, what you see is you see on like the left, it kind of has like the like this white kind of paper on it on the left box. The middle box has like it looks like green teeth on it. And the right box has nothing.
Okay. So left is paper, middle is green teeth, and right is nothing.
Yes.
Do the boxes look like the statue part of it? Does it look like they can be opened or manipulated in any way, or is it just like a straight up statue?
It has some divots in it. You could definitely try.
Mana, I think I have to touch the statue.
Don't. Oh, okay. Should I blindfold you so you won't look in the eyes by mistake?
Sure.
Wait, did you guys just say not to like even look at the statue? Now you want to touch it?
I know. I'm a little bit worried about it.
Blindfold the statue, because that way we can see it.
Wait, but then you have to look at it. Wait, let's do it. But don't look
I
in the
love
eyes.
that.
Go like
Yeah.
around the back.
Or
For
just take your bag, dump it out, and put the bag over its head.
oh, of course.
But is it touching
the
stuff
bag-
worse
Am I
than
too
looking at
short?
stuff?
Do we need to do two kids on top
Yeah.
of each other?
y'all have to do two kids on top of each other. You have to.
Okay,
Four.
Mark,
Four, come here.
What's going on?
All right, Mana's the lightest, but Meadow has the bag. I'm
What,
just
you saying I'm
surprised.
weak or
Monica has the
something?
bag.
No. You're the strong, sturdy base upon which we will stand and bag this statue. So don't look up. Look down.
Yeah, definitely don't look up.
Yeah, don't look up.
The eyes are lava.
You guys are giving me a lot of instructions right now, and I'm really confused.
It's all the same instruction. It's stand here and don't look up.
Yeah.
But I have to pick you up and bring you to the statue that I can't look at.
Yeah.
That we're. Oh,
Well,
But you just
either
stand next to the statue and Mana will get on your shoulders.
yeah, exactly. Either you can pick her up and bring her there, or just stand there and they'll just climb on you.
okay. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna stand by it.
Okay.
If you just
Oh,
moves
Around the back. You're
Yeah.
standing around the back.
100%.
right here.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Great. Yeah.
Okay, here
sorry.
you go, Mana.
Okay. Should I do it? Is there a climb check for?
No, I feel like you are wily enough that like you can do this. I do want Ford to roll a brawn though.
Of course you do.
I do.
You want to test these guns?
Get him.
Let me stop talking smack while I roll a 1.
Yeah, that's just ooh.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just that it's. I mean,
I
like,
rolled
you,
a 4.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a bit creeped out, you know. So like, this isn't like a normal situation. So you're.
This is
Kind
why-
I'm still very
You don't
confused if the statue's good or bad.
Yeah. So as Mana gets up, you do start to waver a little bit. Like you still have her up there, and like a Mana, you feel kind of like
Oh.
you're on a ladder that's moving a little bit from left to right. So because it's kind of moving, I want you to get this bag on there. I just want you to roll a grit to see if you can maintain your focus.
Oh, it's Mana and Grit. You know she got it.
Look, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even though you're like swaying back and forth, you like hear Four like groaning a little bit as he is holding you up.
My gods, help me!
Yeah. So you are able to put this bag over the face of the statue, which is literally the best idea. I did not think of that at all. Yeah. So now the bag is now the statue has a bag on its head. So now what would you like to do?
All right, so there are divots in this statue where like I could like try and open a box, or does it look like I need to put something on top?
There's divots in each box, and like these boxes that the statue are like a holding are a lot smaller than the chests are. So like you wouldn't be able to like put a chest on top of it or anything, but it does look like that there's divots in each box that you could possibly try to separate sections of the boxes that the statue's holding.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get so it's, again, my apologies. So it's paper, green teeth, nothing.
Paper, green teeth, nothing. That's right.
So I'm gonna try the paper one first.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and wait, hang on. I'm gonna salt it first.
Okay. Yeah.
Salt. Scientific method. Salt it and then kick it. Right? That's what we decided. Okay. Salt it and then kick it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's like kicking a statue. Like it's.
I'm not gonna kick it, but I'm gonna try to open it.
You are definitely gonna kick it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah. So like, yeah, as you try to like separate it, you are able to separate. Like it looks like it kind of opens up this box, and y'all hear a noise, coming from the treasure, the chest that has the paper on it, which is the one on the right. And as Meadow starts to open that chest, that box that the statue is holding, this chest also starts to open.
Oh.
Should I keep going? Should I keep going? Should I keep going?
Keep doing it. Oh, by the way, Mana has not climbed off of For's shoulder.
Yeah.
She's just keep.
Yeah. When I'm scared, I also do squats.
I love it. Yeah. So as you pull it far enough, it seems like it kind of locks in place.
Oh, sorry, that did pick up. I was just saying that I was doing squats with her just to show that I am not afraid. I'm not weak. I was just afraid.
Yeah. So as you pull it, it like locks in like a place, and it feels like you can't really move it in anymore, and it feels like like you hear, I guess, a little bit of a like ding, like a ding, like a good sounding ding, a happy sounding ding, like your microwave is finished.
Hey, I think the box is a microwave, and I think whatever happened is done.
Maybe it's caramel popcorn. That is for like
nothing healthy for you comes out of a microwave. Everybody knows that.
Okay, yeah, but pizza rolls come out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are healthy for my heart.
Yeah.
No, they're
my
not.
soul.
No. Pizza rolls, not party. All right.
You don't eat pizza rolls?
No.
What do you just eat like what? Ants on a log and that's like it?
No, like you got.
He had his steak sandwich, remember, for lunch. It was very, very fancy.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. Yeah.
You got to make sure that you take care of your temple.
Okay, but
True.
my temple runs on Tostitos, so
We can look. You know what? When this is all over, like you and me, we'll come up with a nutrition plan. It'll be dope.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I like the idea of Tostitos. So now I want some Tostitos.
No, yeah,
I'm just hungry.
Yep. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So this chest is open. So there's 2 more boxes on the statue. You can continue
Aren't there
with
Tostitos
what you're
in it?
doing. Or
Should
you
I
can try
keep
something
opening,
else.
or do you want to look in one of the chests first to see what's in there?
Maybe
Oh,
we
I'll
should
take a look at the chest, since 2 of you are still on top of each other, and the other one is opening the box. So I'll just chest person I am. Okay, opening the chest.
In the background behind Winter is like Four still doing squats, and Mana's like,
Hey, you guys are easy. That's
Fan
fine,
art,
that's fine.
please. Fan art. I can't draw.
That is fantastic. So you are checking the chest, or you are jumping in the chest? You said jumping.
I
in.
am looking at the chest,
Okay.
examining it and salting it just a little bit, just to make sure it has not been of the tentacles.
Yeah. You find some clothes in this chest. They look kind of like newer versions of those clothes that you saw on that bootlegger in the coffin. Strangely, they appear to be. Well, are you? Well, all you see is the clothes. Do you want to take them out or touch them?
Oh yeah, totally. But I'm gonna just hold them out really far away,
Yeah.
just in case.
Strangely enough, they look like perfectly sized to you, like a little kid bootlegger clothes. Yeah, so they look like they are perfectly sized for you, and they look like they are, from a while ago, from that Prohibition era of like what a kid would wear.
Can I just ask, what's our principal doing again?
He's frozen.
Okay.
even with the statue, the bag over his head.
For now, yes.
Yeah. It's an extra level of stuff.
Hey guys.
Yeah, like if a Medusa like turns somebody to stone, right? If you put a bag, like if you destroy Medusa, I don't think it unturns.
No.
I don't think it does. And like all of Techburg is based on the lore of Greco-Roman times. So, yeah.
All right, cutting off the statue's head. Let's go.
Yeah. So like little winter-sized bootlegger clothes.
Hey guys, I think they used child labor in Techburg back then. I think that's what this is telling me. I
That
think
makes
that's
sense.
Hey,
yeah,
do they have a
terrible.
coat my size?
Does it have
Nope,
a code size?
It is just winter-sized clothes.
Nope, just size for people who eat pizza rolls. Sorry.
Now
Wow.
you wish you ate pizza rolls.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know they're good, but they're not good for you.
Well, what about things in moderation? You don't eat the whole bag, just like half.
Oh, do you? Not the whole bag?
Just half at a time.
All right. What's the serving size of the tortilla pizza roll? Does anybody
As many
know?
as I
Serving
can fit in
size.
my mouth.
Exactly.
That's not moderation. All right.
As much as I can eat in one sitting, that's my moderation.
And that's how you clog up your temple.
My temple's doing fine. Look at these little bootlegger clothing that can fit on my temple. Ha!
Okay, I'm gonna open another box.
Okay, great.
I eat cereal with orange juice. I'm not allowed to talk about food around other people. I'm just gonna.
Are you open? Yeah. Yeah. So as you open that one up on the statue, you see the box all the way to the left, the one with the little green teeth on it. You see that one start to open.
Okay,
The
careful.
actual physical box.
Maybe stay far away from that one until it's open all the way, because it there's a teeth on it. It might be a little stabby. I don't
What
know.
are you saying? I just opened the box.
Yeah, as you open it, you see another pile of clothes in there, little bootlegger clothes.
Huh. More child labor. Huh.
Are they?
Well-
Is it still youth-size child labor, or is it
Or
different size child
maybe
labor?
No,
that- maybe-
it like seems like these are like pretty small. Like it seems like maybe these could fit Mana.
Even smaller child labor, so even younger.
Oh, come on.
Well, here, maybe we can have some clothes for you, and I'll open the blank one.
Okay, yeah. So that box also opens, and you see some bootlegger clothes that are appropriately sized for the plastic beauty that is Jake Chadwick the Fourth.
Yeah.
There you
I'm gonna put it on immediately.
Wait.
He's just one sec, Lana.
Like, ah!
Okay. If you put them on immediately, y'all four once again disappears.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I make this look good. And also the serving size for Tortino pizza rolls are 6 rolls. Just thought you should know.
We don't hear you. You're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like Four says that as he's putting the clothes on, and then once he puts them on, he's just gone. So that's his. Yeah.
Twin
So
souls. He's been called back to his land.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Love
he's
her
gone.
jacket. Huh.
And we'll go back to where he is after we deal with who is else in the room. So we've opened up all 3 boxes, right? And then the 4th box with the stabby part in it starts to shake a bit and kind of fall over, and you see some clothes fall out of that as well that are middle-sized clothes in there. And then Felix, you start to hear him start to shake around, and then you just hear him screaming, basically.
Okay,
Just
okay,
happened?
stop yelling. Stop yelling. Felix,
stop,
chill out.
Stop.
What?
Hey,
Wait,
What?
where's
Casey
got a little stabbed.
Jones.
You just got a little stabbed.
yeah? Did you
Wait,
did you directly open a treasure chest instead of open it with the statue?
Of course, I directly. It's a treasure chest.
You've never seen the Goonies, have you?
Yeah, you never open the treasure chest by hand. We all know this. That's why none of us were going to open it by hand.
Right.
And now look at you. You have been impaled. We have not. We win. You lose again.
Oh, Also-
Where's 4?
I
Isn't
I don't know.
Isn't he still flexing?
No. He's
Oh.
well, 4?
Can you hear us, twin souls? Where
Come
you
on.
are located, what does it look like?
I'm about to eat 25 pizza rolls. Only you can stop me.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
so-
he's really gone.
Yeah, he is. He is gone.
Don't put the clothes on. Or maybe
yeah,
you put the
so-
clothes on.
Yeah. Felix says, I don't. Last thing I remember, I was talking to the statue.
You were talking to the statue?
Yeah. Yeah, like the statue was saying that, or maybe I was talking to myself. I'm not sure. I feel like I heard it from the statue, though, that we need to cover ourselves in the relics of the before time.
Huh. Are you
then-
sure that that's what you were doing and it's not because you're like quickly losing blood because you're still impaled? Do you want to like take care of the gaping wound in you right now?
Oh,
or
this?
do you wanna-
Yeah, and then he like tears off a part of his sleeve, wraps his hand.
Okay, so that sounds like we need to put the clothes on in order to get out of here.
I don't know what our principal's going to do then, because there aren't any clothes his size.
That's true. We opened up all of the boxes appropriately. Wait, what did the statue's voice sound like? Did it sound like your voice or did it sound like a different voice?
Did it sound like James Earl Jones?
Ooh.
It was definitely a different voice. It definitely sounded like it was a male voice. I don't think I feel like I've heard it before though, but not in a long time.
Yeah, that tracks the patriarchy. What are you gonna do then if we put on old timey clothes and possibly travel back in the past or the future? I'm not really sure. How are you gonna get out of here?
Maybe Back to the Future.
Huh.
Like both, you know.
Yeah, I know. I got that joke.
Yeah. I'm going to look around and see maybe there's something here that I can use. And he starts to like look around the room. Kind of look around the room.
If you find another treasure chest, don't open it with your hands.
And don't look in a statue's eyes. Never look in a statue's eyes.
Don't talk to strangers. Look across both ways before you cross the street.
Yeah, I never thought that would actually come into play in my life, but I guess it did. Thank you, kids.
We were just a coin. I don't think we can assume that anything is gonna be realistic from this point on.
Yeah, so he moves like, yeah, so like he kind of moves like over to the left side of the room and starts to kind of rummage around, and he like says, wait, he finds in the corner, it was kind of hard to see when you first came in, but there's sort of another sort of compartment, and out of that compartment he finds just a whole bunch of clothes, all different sizes, and he's kind of like, he's like looking through it, and like he says, I think I found some.
This was the whole time. And you just open the boxes.
I was frozen.
Yeah, you were.
We're impaled because of your poor choices in life. So
Maybe
you.
you should let us do things first before you do things.
Well, you inspired me to go run off. Like I was gonna stay cowering in that first room, but you gave me the energy of Mr. Jones.
You gave you the energy of Mr. Jones.
So in a way, this is your fault, Mana.
Don't you blame Mana for
this
anything.
is
Hey,
why
no.
you're my enemy. I want you to know
I'm not blaming you. I'm just teaching you to accept responsibility.
I'm gonna throw
that.
salt
Taught
at
me
him.
nothing. You have literally taught me
You're gonna assault him.
I'm just gonna throw salt at him. It's what I have.
You know.
Nobody likes a sore loser principal. I'm gonna start grabbing the clothes that are my size and picking them up, putting them
Are
on.
y'all salting his stamp?
Yes.
Oh no.
He's got something over his hand, but
Oh,
I hope it bleeds.
but
Salt
like
in the
oh,
wound, baby.
some salt particles got in there. It's not an airtight job, and yeah, he is. He's like, okay.
Salt has antimicrobial properties, which you would know if you had ever gone to school.
Right. And just know, sassy mouths get salted.
Okay.
Grit.
All right. Yeah.
How do we not
Yeah,
have merch yet? How is that not a shirt?
Yeah. That.
Party with four.
Hey, look. I mean, roll 20. Like, y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this merch popping off. So like he begins to put on his clothes.
Yeah, like Mana's pretending like her feelings aren't hurt for being like, of him having said, because he's an adult and he literally said to 11-and-a-half-year-old, you know, you have to learn how to take responsibility. And in my head, he kind of did that in a dad voice.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh. So
Don't
Mana's
listen to
like,
him, Mana. He
Mana-
doesn't know
Mana's
what a
on the
hypothesis
ground.
is.
Yeah.
He for sure did it in a dad voice. His voice definitely changed when he said that. he went into dad mode for sure.
Put some bass in his voice.
Sure.
So yeah, Mana's on the ground, like slowly putting on the clothes, like looking at y'all.
Can't take him very seriously. I don't take him very seriously. No one takes him very seriously. His family doesn't take him very seriously. So, he's just Felix. You're okay.
Right. Well, I'm just like, I didn't mean for him to get stabbed. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
No.
I mean, he's not dead. It's just like a little stab. Like,
And also,
they're fine.
he chose to get stabbed. Like, he chose to run off without us and get stabbed. Like, that's not your responsibility. That is absolutely his responsibility. And he is very wrong to put that on you.
Yeah.
I
should have. That's on him.
Should have flicked him into the crevasse.
We still can do that.
We have
If you
time.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to, and it makes you feel better.
We would do that for you.
I thought about it a lot, just
Yeah.
in case. Want to put that out there.
Makes me feel a little better.
Oh, sweet.
And we're
Good
getting
job.
dressed while this is happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're getting dressed, talking about
So many layers.
killing your principal.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
That's some gaslighting BS.
Yeah. He is not only hapless but also like not a great guy.
If Meadow knew what gaslighting was, she'd be yelling at him right now.
Yeah, he used a very special episode voice for evil.
Right?
Yeah.
He sounds like
he's
that sounded kind of culty. I remember that from the cult. That's nonsense.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah. So Felix says, all right, maybe we should all do this at the same time. Like let's all try to finish dressing at the same time.
I pull
think
out
something
the
Yeah, I
hat.
have one more glove that I'm like ready to slide my hand into.
Yeah, because like I think something is gonna happen, and I don't know where 4 went, but
Well,
does anybody know where
hopefully-
4 went?
No, well, 4 put the clothes on before all of us, so I'm really hoping that when we
he
finished
did?
putting the clothes on. Yeah,
Oh
where
my
were you?
God.
Oh, you were frozen because you looked into a statue's eyes and got yourself stabbed.
Yeah, that's on you. And also, just so you know, if anything happens or you make Mana sad again, I will end you.
And I'll help
He-
make it look like an accident.
Yeah, he goes up to Mana and like says, I'm sorry, I'm just not great in these situations. I'm really trying to look out for y'all. I just my cup runneth over. This is a lot for me, so I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah, and like he kind of like looks down, and then he puts on he has like a like a hat left to put on, so he puts on his hat, and he's gone, disappears.
All right, you guys ready to do this?
Let's do this.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Boom. All y'all disappear. So where you end up, where are we?
The whole time force just been like, ah, 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 ah.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. So all of you end up here. You kind of end up in this building. You're like inside of it looks like it's an old room or possibly a tavern. There's tables, there's chairs, there are empty bottles. There's like a little piano on the side. There's a stage. It seems like a entertainment section of some sort. But there's nobody. But there's nobody there. You all feel a little bit like taller as well. Like you feel like you're higher off the ground than you normally are.
Looking at my friends, does it look like they've aged or just gotten bigger?
You are all adults.
Ah!
Don't like this. I don't like this.
All your voices,
So big.
all
I
your
hate
all
it.
your
I hate
voices
it.
are deeper.
I hate it.
Oh yeah.
And you are fully dressed in these clothes. You are adult bootleggers.
Let me check the most important thing, and I'm like, look and see my abs. My
Is
abs.
4 with us?
Four is with you.
Okay, good.
And Felix.
You don't see Felix. But like you do, you do see 4. And the reason that you don't see Felix is because you didn't really look down. Felix is a child.
Oh, this feels like karma. If I believed in karma, this is what I think it would feel like. Huh.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Check it out. Adult Guns Party.
Yeah, but I will say for you have some abs, but they're adult abs.
Adult abs,
so they're, there's you don't have a dad bod, okay?
Whoa,
but
hey,
you're
whoa.
like in the middle. You're like, yeah, you're
Hey,
in the middle
now you're an all-star.
I mean, you are still in shape,
Okay.
but
So, am I in shape enough to have that sick V thing?
oh, jeez. but the realities of adult life have also hit you in the abs. So like those burgers, they don't go away that quickly.
Oh no.
As
Too
I
many
found
pizza
out,
rolls.
My
as
temple.
I found out in my 30s.
What have you done to my temple?
Yeah.
Do
So
we look like adult versions of ourselves, or do?
yes,
Oh, okay.
look like adult versions of yourselves, like what you would think, what you would expect you would look like as an adult. Like you look like that.
Huh.
So you can pick how your depiction is. So why don't we start with Mon? Actually, what would you look like as an adult? What
Okay.
are
Well, I guess we won't do the afro puffs. We'll have those lower, like from behind with like bangs with like fullness going on both sides. Wearing the bootlegger clothes, and she's kind of like looking around like hawk-eyed, like it's like you can tell like with her eyes she has seen so many things. She's seen the ish, she's seen the veil, so it's like that's what you're getting at. She's glancing around, but literally she's just an adult version of herself. And I would picture her to be, well, she was kind of scrawny as a kid, so probably she's filled out some, but she still has that, she's filled out some, but she still moves like Mana does, and she's not used to the body yet, so that's gonna take some getting used to, but
and like just for mechanical stuff, you guys can talk in the same voices. You don't have to like change it like that.
I've made this character decision.
yeah. It is up to you.
Hard.
Wow.
You like sound like a gargantuan version of yourself.
Yeah.
Or
So,
like you're like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man or something. Let's go to Meadow. What would you any changes you would have as a grown-up version of yourself? How would you see Meadow looking?
Yeah, I feel like, again, Meadow is probably not that different. She's probably also not that much taller.
Okay.
It's one of those people who like hit a growth spurt and then stopped, and everyone else grew
Right.
up around her. Just a little bit more filled out. It has got like a little bit of that like crunchy posture of someone who has grown up carrying a very heavy backpack and never put it down and never really learned how to like stand up straight.
Sweet. Yeah, and you do have a bag with you. You do have a bag with you, so
Thank goodness.
uh,
I left
yeah.
I sacrificed my other bag for the statue head.
Yeah, this is a nicer bag too. It's a nicer bag, so it's a upgrade. All right, Winter. Tell me what adult Winter would look like.
Looks exactly the same, just about 2 inches taller. Nothing about her has aged. Bless the Asian aging process. Same face, same bangs. She's just now all dressed in black and old-timey bootlegger clothing.
Love it. Love it. And 4.
Yeah, so 4 thought he was gonna grow up and be like aesthetic strong, but he's actually strong, so he's got like the body of a grizzly bear. Like there's a fine layer of meat above the muscle. So he's not as lean as he was hoping for, but he's still big. And he's got like this just ridiculous large beard and a bald head. It's just like,
ooh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I like this. Party.
Oh, that really plays differently with the voice.
Yeah, it really does come off differently for sure. Yeah, and Felix, he looks like, you know, he's like about maybe a 12-year-old young boy. He looks fairly what you would expect, just like a kind of like young, nerdy looking kid, you know. And he hasn't really said much. He hasn't said hardly anything. He just kind of sitting on the ground, looking at his hands, looking at his like the rest of him, and just kind of like shocked.
Whose baby is that?
I'm sorry.
Felix?
How are we grown up, Felix?
Felix, is that
Is
you?
that our principal?
Is that what you look like at 12?
This is my worst nightmare.
Oh my god.
Same.
The principal's baby. Party.
I'm not a baby.
You look like a baby.
Yeah, like real tiny. Little baby man.
No, this is how I used to look.
Oh snap, can I drive now?
Shouldn't. We probably shouldn't do that.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
I can go to the crystal shop and buy all the things that I want because they won't be like, where's your mom? Put that down.
Do you have money? Consequences.
Oh.
Wait, we still have to think about consequences. We probably have to think more
right.
about consequences because we're grown-ups.
Okay, but what if we didn't and we just went to Radio Shack and we just bought everything that we could possibly see?
Do we have money? I'm gonna search my old-timey pockets to see if we have money.
Mm-hmm. You have some money. You have some coins. If you're searching through your pockets, you also find what looks like a map. In the map you find, it kind of folds out, and it looks like this.
Oh. You guys.
Isn't this basically Techburg?
Yeah, but not. This is like old Techburg.
Wow.
Because in the middle there's the park with the thing, but then that's just a turnip field, I think. And then look at how little your mansions are, y'all.
Look at where the schools would be.
Yeah. Oh, and there's no fence in between the mansions. Yeah.
Oh, my dad's gonna be like totally mad.
Oh,
I don't
know,
think your
Lillian's
dad
gonna
is
throw a
here.
fit.
They time traveled.
But they're not here.
Oh, am I the most senior Chadwick right now?
Well,
This
I don't
is
know what that
awesome.
voice for. Like, we know that that's not what you sound like.
Yeah, the
and
rest of
us
don't,
sound
like, You
normal.
don't have to like
Yeah,
make
like-
like voice.
I'm-
None of the rest of our voices have changed.
Because this beard, I feel like my normal voice doesn't fit the beard, so I'm going as low as I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
I don't mean to break the scene, but shout out to Critical Misses in the chat that said you got Radio Shack money. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so sorry about that. That was just very funny. Yes. So you find this map, and yeah, as y'all said, this does look like the Techburg, but it looks much older, and this place you're in also looks older. So like, let me go back to where we are currently. Right, like it looks like you are in this kind of tavern place. It looks old, like like the bottles look like bottles that you're not familiar with. You see like bottles of Coca-Cola that look like very old, like you've never seen these kind of bottles. They say, if you pass by like one of the bottles, it says like 5 cents on it, and you're like, what? Coke costs 5 cents. Yeah, there's just a bunch of like, it just seems like that combined with the map seems really weird.
Is there a bartender there?
There's no one here. There's no one here that you can see right now. And if you want to switch back to looking at the other map, just let me know.
No, I'm just gonna go and try and drink one of those old timey. But no, Coke is bad for you. But I did read stories about old Coke, so I'm gonna just drink one.
Wait.
All the bottles are empty.
And then kick it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I'm gonna salt the Coke bottle and then I'm gonna kick it.
Yeah, as you take out your container, your container, you look at it and it looks like a different kind of container. Like it looks like a very old like logo, and it just looks like it doesn't look like the same container that you've had like this whole time. It looks like just a old timey box of salt.
All right, this is weird.
Is there a kitchen here?
You can look around for one. Yeah,
I'll join you.
Yeah, you can see that like behind the little bar area, like you see some light and you feel some heat that is coming from there. And as you go up there to the top, like you'll see that there's a big like hearth, right? It's like a big like a furnace. And you see like little pots of food there that are being heated near said furnace, and you see there is somebody in this room that's like just like arranging things, right? They like don't even really say anything to you as you come in.
Boy, there's someone here.
All right. I got this. Watch this. He kind of looks around and he's gonna try and guess the time period. So he's just gonna slide up next to the person and go, "Howdy."
What do you want now? Please leave us be.
I reckon that do you know me? He just gives up. Like he tried to do old timey talk and he just drops out of it.
Is this a trick question? We've been paying you your like protection for months now.
Boy, you're a bad guy.
Please just leave us alone.
Oh no, my bad guy.
We don't have any more to give you. Please leave us alone.
Whoa. First off, what is my name? What do they call me around?
Stop trying to trick us.
If you
like
tell
you've
me,
never given us your names, because of course we would go to the law enforcement.
Names, plural. We're all bad guys.
You're all one of the worst gangs that ever come here.
oh no,
You guys
oh
were the
no,
bootleggers.
oh no. I'm sorry. Like he's just gonna like.
He
I'm so
apologized.
sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean. To, This isn't even my real voice. I'm sorry.
Ask what time it is. Ask what year it is.
Oh, what year is it?
What year is it? We're not trying to terrify you.
You're asking all these questions. Like, you usually just come and you take what you want and you leave.
We're not gonna take anything except answers, if that's okay. Party?
What year is it?
It's 1930.
Whoa!
What? We're old and
Why are you so surprised?
Oh.
No, we're not surprised. Well, who is surprised at 1930? That is a very normal time, pre-World War II. What a fun time.
Why would you say World War II?
Sorry.
Wait a minute. There's a World War II?
Oh,
There was just the Great.
No.
There was the Great War.
The
The Great
Yes,
War was
and
very
it is
bad.
the greatest, and we were all part of it.
Well,
Yeah,
not
it's
the
Asian
greatest.
representation.
Not the greatest as in it was great. The Great War. We lost. I lost a lot of people.
Oh.
Please don't tell me that there's another one on the horizon.
No.
We will not tell you a thing. Nope, certainly will
No.
not tell you a thing.
We don't
No.
Because,
know.
but-
because then that's the butterfly effect. And then our parents will explode.
I don't think that's helping them feel better about the situation.
Okay,
Why not say that
you know what? I don't know what's going on. I'll just leave you be. Just don't wreck my shop again, okay? Please. I've given you enough money. Like, I've driven all my business out of here. Just don't wreck anything.
Hey, when you give me your money, like, where do I put it usually?
I don't know.
Like,
I
is
just
there
give
like
it
a-
to you. I
there-
give it to you. I give it to you in like an envelope, and y'all do whatever
I
you're
gotta-
bootlegging stuff with it.
I kind of do a pat down to see if I feel any
You
envelopes.
pat yourself down. Y'all are freaking this guy out. you
That's
you
fair.
just immediately just start patting yourself.
Yeah. Hey,
Um,
quick question. Like, do we usually bring guns, or like, what kind of equipment do we usually have?
Please don't tell me that you brought guns.
So we have brought guns. So we have equipment with us. Specifically, what kind? Do you know?
I'm not really a gun person. I don't really know the model of your guns.
What is your name?
Oh yeah.
My name is Mr. Shelby. That's the first time you ever asked my name, though. Normally you just, I mean, with all the stores around here, you just came in and threatened us, and we do what we have to do to survive.
Right. Because
That's rough, man.
The bad people.
We're very sorry for the inconvenience, Mr. Shelby.
Do you know where the Techburgans and the Chadwicks are? They're around, right, in this time?
Of course they're around. I think Mr. Chadwick is giving a speech at the town square.
Oh.
Oh.
No, no.
Okay.
Like now?
Oh, I think so. Why do you care about him? He's the one that's been trying to stomp y'all out.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
so the Chadwicks are the good guys. Yes, like you just said.
Well, I wouldn't say the good guys. They've kind of been running the town with the iron. Who are you?
Ha! We're friends. We are from the Society of Techburg Friends. That's who we are, and we don't give names because we're bad people. But if we did give names, they would be fun names because, you know, I'm kind of losing the string of this. So
We're the DeLorean gang.
they don't know what that is either.
And we're going back.
You know, and he puts on his glasses and says, "You know, now that I think about it, you're not the same folks that usually come in here. You look similar to them, but who are? I don't know what's going on. Just
4. Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face.
I'm just gonna.
What?
Oh,
I'm just gonna finish.
wait.
Let's just
We're
leave.
just gonna go.
I'm just
We're
gonna
gonna
finish
go.
making my food. I'm just gonna finish making my food and hope
And-
that my customers come back. So please leave because no one will come in here while you're in here.
Fine. No punching of faces, but that was on the table just so we are clear and we
Wait a
did
minute,
not
what?
choose it, making us good guys. Let's go.
I love
Wait.
that the audience got to see how close I was to hit that fight button.
Yeah, that was you definitely had it up and ready to go. I saw that on the stream. Yeah, well, okay. Could like y'all seem a little bit nicer than most of the people that come here. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Depends
Oh.
on
No.
what this is. Yeah.
Maybe.
We're bad people.
Arr.
Can you just tell Mr. Enamor that I'll consider his proposal.
That proposal was what again? Just so that I know that you know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he'll like know what I'm talking about.
You should.
I don't know if he would have told you, but just
You know
Just let
where?
him-
Can I?
You know where we would usually go to find Mr. Enamor?
This is a test. We're testing.
well, I mean, you would know. I mean,
You
I mean,
would
you work
know.
for him.
Can I attempt to intimidate him by just like slamming my fist on the table and go, answer our questions? Arr!
Wait, are you a pirate now?
Yes! Yes, he slipped into pirate. He's panicking.
Close enough.
Yeah, this is so funny because if you ever seen Noir's pirate photos that he tweets his pirate cosplay, now I'm imagining 4
Got the best
like
part.
literally dressed as a pirate. You do have the beard and the bald head.
Yeah.
Oh, you are
You tell
you're
me
a
what
step
I want to
away.
know. Arr!
you're a step away from pirate. Okay, yeah. If you're trying to intimidate, then like roll a. I wouldn't be. It'd be the opposite of a charm. Roll. Yeah. Even though you technically don't have a weapon, roll a fight. So you are being aggressive.
Should any of the rest of us do it?
If you want to join in on the if you're
Oh,
joining
yeah.
in on the if
Yes,
you're
we
joining
should.
in on the intimidation.
Let's try this out.
I don't fight. I don't think that's a
I
thing
did
that I
a
do.
flight. Wrong one.
So he
Oh, yeah.
he went to do that thing where you pop your knuckles like very intimidating, but he's not used to how strong he is right now, so he goes.
Oh, I can't.
"Ah!"
Don't happen yet.
So you crack your knuckles and hurt yourself.
Yes.
Oh, buddy. Yeah.
But you crack them too hard.
I'm so strong.
Wow.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow, pretty low except for Markeia.
That feels right.
That's
Also-
an adversity token to me.
Yeah. Also, make sure to grab those tokens, everybody, except Markeia.
Sweet.
So-
adversity token.
So Markeia, how do you join in? How do you back up 4 here?
I think Mana goes over to well, that was decently high. Mana goes over to the hearth that has the
It's definitely high enough.
Yeah, well, that has like the fire in it. She pulls one of the fire logs out where it's just half of it's burning, so she pulls it out and she goes, real nice wooden place you have here. Be shame if something happened to it.
God.
We the baddies.
Yeah, we're the baddies. We're the
What?
baddies.
Oh,
We just threatened to set someone's business on fire.
This is just an intimidation thing. She's not gonna do it.
Cool.
Yeah, he doesn't know that.
Should the GM make Mana roll and see if she drops this wood and
Did
sets
we
it on fire?
accidentally set something on fire?
No.
Yeah.
I thought about it for a hot second, but
Let's
no.
be honest. That would be a grit check, and Mana doesn't know how to fail grit checks.
Yeah.
This would be the moment,
so
though. This would be the moment for story dice.
I
sure.
think you know what, Mana, you have to roll a grit. Yeah, you have to roll a grit. Because you're doing something. Because you're doing something that you wouldn't normally do. So you're kind of like trying to psych yourself up for it, you know.
I truly believe Mana could eat that fire.
Yep.
Oh,
It's-
just like
It stare us all in the eye.
No.
okay.
Till we back down.
Does anyone? I will say right now that what Mana rolled is too low.
I will devote.
Oh God. So Meadow bumps into you, Mana, as you're waving this thing around.
Jameson.
But
Help us.
Winter, for not only has hurt his knuckles, but has almost dislocated one of his fingers from so he's like on the ground, kind of useless. Mr. Shelby is just looking around like, what the hell is going on? But Winter is able to stabilize Mana and prevent her from dropping this flaming wood or this really hot piece of wood that would have definitely probably caused a fire.
As you can see, Mr. Shelby, my associates and I sometimes get a little clumsy. And if we get a little clumsy with a hot burning piece of wood, your tavern's gonna burn.
My finger.
And you know what? I think this is before the insurance times, so it's gonna be bad.
We're the
So
insurance.
if I were you, we're the insurance.
Yeah.
And if I were you, I would answer our questions, or I might just let the fire fall next time.
Okay.
You're
What do you
in
wanna
good
know?
hands.
Oh my God.
Where can we find Mr. Enamor?
Well, he's I imagine he's in the town square with the Chadwicks. They're usually known to sort of they're kind of enemies but kind of friends, you know, like they kind of both want control of the city, but of the town, I should say. But both kind of scratch each other's back a little bit. So you were asking about the proposal before. Just let Mr. Enamor know that I'd be willing to back him if he does try to run for mayor. And like I know it's I know it's gonna be rough because it's always been a Chadwick or a T-Bergen, but I will back him and the workers association that I'm the head of. I will put the force of them behind him if he wants to run.
Hey.
And we all knew that, just so we're clear, but we just wanted to affirm that you knew that we knew, because you know, and now we know, but we also knew.
What she said.
Please don't burn my place down. Please. That's all I got.
Oh yeah, we're good. I'm gonna step a little bit farther away from the hearth because now I worry.
Yeah, one last question. The T-Bergens, what are they up to right now? This is another test.
I don't know. They're probably off in their little house, plotting against Chadwick's. Probably they've been at it for a while.
Are there any Pepperwoods in town?
Pepperwood. Yeah, I think there's. Yeah, there were some Pepperwoods. Is that like a bird or something?
Doesn't know. Okay. I'm just gonna huddle with my associates real quick, and you're gonna stand here. or else we'll burn your place down. So just give us a minute.
How am I
that
so
offer's always
strong?
on the table. Arr.
Arr.
Guys, I think we should go.
I think we should also go. I don't think we're doing this like playing bad people really well thing, and I might have told somebody about a World War II. So I feel like we should just.
Do you want to go see the speech that your ancestor is making for?
Yeah. Yeah. Could somebody help me? My finger.
What's wrong with your finger?
We're not gonna pull your finger for.
Yeah,
I'm
come
not
on, I know
falling
you
for that
said.
again.
One time, he just gets up. And fine.
Ooh.
Oh,
no.
Mana's gonna put the wood back into the fire.
Sweet. Oh, that definitely eases Mr. Shelby's like,
Thank you for your time, Miss.
I know who you are, but your intimidation tactics are you know what? If you want the shop, just take it. I'll find something else to do. I cannot go through this again.
Oh no!
Cannot go
through this again.
We don't want
you
this.
can keep your shop.
Yeah, but if we come back next week looking like us but different, don't mention this to the future us. Thanks.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Just pretend this never happened.
Yeah, this never happened.
Don't pretend this never happened. You pretend this never happened.
Or else.
Forrest starts
Okay.
back it up slowly.
It's never happened.
Well, I do want to like warn people about this war you were talking about.
No.
That was an
No.
war. It was
No.
the war of spirits inside you.
Just a figure of speech. Goodbye, and I'm just gonna leave.
All right, yes.
Felix, and then I'm gonna leave.
Oh right, Felix is there.
Yeah. He's
Oh yeah, we
he's
gotta grab Felix.
yeah, he's been in the corner, kind of like trying to mean mug Mr. Shelby, as like a little, young little Felix, young little baby gangster Felix, trying to do
Is
that.
he in gangster clothes? Oh
He
my
is in
God, is he in
gangster clothes,
gangster clothes?
He's in
Little
gangster
baby
clothes.
gangster clothes.
Yeah, he's in baby gangster clothes. He's a 12-year-old nerdy kid, and he is dressed as y'all are. Cool. So as you leave, y'all, let's take a break. So after we've almost burned poor guy's only source of income down, but the teamwork helped. Well, the teamwork -4 who cracked his own knuckles.
I'm sure that added to the intimidation somehow.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It did.
It
It made it seem like you were just so nuts that you'd be willing to harm
Yeah.
yourself.
That's
So
what's
imagine, like what I do to you. I do this to myself.
up. All right.
Yeah. So let's take about 5 to 10 minute break, and we'll see y'all back later.
All righty. Bye.
Don't go anywhere.
We're back, everybody. Welcome back to our episode 7, where we are being completely great human beings,
Great.
not threatening a poor guy who's been, harassed by a series of gangsters during his life. Just trying to live.
We don't know what kind of person he was, so
Yeah.
let's not make any assumptions.
So, what'd you guys think of the map, y'all? We really had fun building that map during the prep session. Old Berg, old Techburg.
Old bird.
I think it
Old Berg.
looks great.
That's what
I
I'm
really
saying,
like it.
It's so
Yeah.
nice.
We had like dirt roads, some wagons. You know what I mean? Pretty cool.
Yeah, the horse and buggy. We're like, oh,
Yeah, horse
we
and
thought
buggy.
about this.
Yeah, actually, let me switch over to it. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, exactly. So we got some horse and buggies. We have good thing. I think it was Meadow that mentioned there are no fences between the T-Bergen and Chadwick places. So yeah, they're all there.
I
and,
might feel the type of way about that.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Am I? Yeah. So yeah, we are. That's where we are. Yeah. So, y'all are exiting this tavern, right? Okay. So, as you exit the tavern, you're basically on the map. You're in like the lower middle square, right? Which is basically, if you remember from a Techburg now, is where City Hall and sort of the commercial area is, where all the restaurants and bars are and stuff. They're still in the same area in like old Techburg. So that is where you are, and you can see across the road is the town square, which is where you know from your experience is where the park is.
Those chickens.
There are chickens there. It is basically it is sort of a town square / open open grazing area for chickens and cows and such. And that chalice is there, the same one that is there now in current Techburg, right? And you see a whole mass of people standing there, and you just hear some clapping and like applause and stuff, but you can't really see what's going on until you get a little bit closer.
All right. So, yeah, I think we're just going to take our horse down the Old Town Road and see what's going on.
Should I acknowledge that? I already did. Damn it. Yeah. So like, you can either head there or you can head, really anywhere you want. So, do you want to go to the square, or do you want to go somewhere else?
I'll go to the square. I want to see what great grandpa was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see what's up. Oh, it occurs to me, we look like bad guys.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure grandpa will be chill.
Didn't he say that your grandpa was one of the people that is trying to stamp us out?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. So as you are like discussing this, you see someone that is dressed kind of similar to you, walking from that crowd toward you, and she says, "You're late. Come on, you're late."
Does this person look familiar?
Not to anyone here, no.
Okay.
But well, no, we all have to be in the crowd, right? So we got to make sure that they see that our strength in numbers, right, is forceful.
Okay.
Yes.
We're not gonna. We want you to tell us the plan. Tell us all the plan from the beginning, just so
This is a trick. This is a test. This is a
yeah.
test.
This is a test. Tell us everything.
What are you talking about? Just come on, stop playing
I'm
around.
not gonna move unless you tell me what's going on.
Okay. What's going on is Mr. Enamour is going to have our heads on a pike if we don't show up in the audience. So let's go.
Good enough for me. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
And she starts to walk away back toward the crowd.
Right, follow her, I guess.
Hey, what's your name?
What's my name?
He hit his head on something very hard. And
Real
he
hard.
has no
Real
memory.
hard.
Super hard. So it's really been a day. We've had a tough day.
And this is a test.
Yeah. So if you could just
Okay.
help him out, just hit his head.
Okay, fine. You guys are so weird. My name is Susan. And
Susan what?
we don't use last names here. What are you talking about?
Good. You passed the test.
Okay. Now I see you leaving that tavern there. You haven't been like doing anything in there, have you?
Just
No,
drinking.
of course not. Never. Yes.
All right.
One.
Because we're supposed to be like supplying them, not like, partaking in the product. Just want to make sure.
We would never do such a thing. That's what bad
Yep.
people do.
I only
are-
drank a Coke.
Okay, great.
Okay, people.
Aw.
All right. Yeah. So I'll say that y'all been walking and talking. And you are at the square. And on the top you see a really senior looking dark-skinned gentleman. He's wearing a nice fancy top hat. He has a nice magnificent beard. And he is like a basically saying, today is the day where we welcome our friends from the city of Chicago.
Hey! Sorry, it's just reaction. Just
Hit his head.
What? What?
Really
Who?
hard.
What was that? Okay. We welcome our friends from Chicago. Poor holds his mouth there. Who will help our town thrive through these difficult times. I'd like to welcome Mr. Freeseman Enema. Some of you might know him. I trust that his reputation precedes him, but don't believe everything that you read in the papers. He is here for prosperity. He is not here to damage anyone or to harm anyone. Those are all rumors. Mr. Enamor, can you please take the stage?
That was so specific about the things that he's not doing.
Yeah, it makes me think like he's
So,
Also,
definitely
guys, do you remember from history class? Until Mayor Pepperwood, there's never been a non-Chadwick or Von Tebergen mayor in this town.
So we have to stop this. What's my grandpa doing?
Yeah. So as Mr. Enamor takes the stage, I want everybody to roll a charm. I want to see if you can get some traits of this character as Mr. Enamor.
Okay, what is going on? You know what? I'm gonna use luck to
Oh
reroll
my gosh.
because charm is what I'm supposed to be good at. Holy crap!
2 and a 3. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Roll
like
20.
y'all,
What did I do to you?
Wow.
I mean, look, man. Y'all are so taken in by the spectacle of all these people around, on the fact that as you, like I said, for like your dad appears to be in some kind of allegiance with this guy that you can only surmise is bad. That like you can't really read any details about him.
All right. Well,
So collect your tokens. Yeah,
yeah.
because you all failed.
All of us, yeah. I'll take it.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Since I failed at doing what I'm good at, it's time to go maximum stupid. You're gonna see Four start to make his way towards the stage a bit, because now it's personal. First they took my dad, now they took my grandpa. Enough is enough.
As you start to walk toward the stage, all the other people are looking toward you like, what are you doing?
And then I just flick salt on my grandpa.
Well, so you don't get that close.
Okay.
As you start to approach, like after you pass a couple of like rows. In front of you steps probably the largest person you've ever seen. I'd say probably like a good like 6'9", 6'10" height. Really, really strong looking guy that like basically says like, go back to your seat, please.
All right, and the greatest bit of acting Four has ever done in his life. He knows he's back in time, and so he's going to say, "My lord, I have urgent message for the governor."
He hit his head.
You know,
Hard. Just so hard.
okay, I'm gonna roll on this because. All right. So like he looks down at you, and like he like says he like hands you a piece of parchment, and like I says, write down your message.
Okay. Chadwick. Hold this, and then I'm gonna fold the paper so that it holds salt. And so when he unfolds it, it salts it.
Incredible.
And then
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to the guy.
I'm so sorry
Okay.
I ever doubted you. This is delightful.
All right. Yeah, and a little salt palm. Yeah. So like he like says, I will give it to him while appropriate. So please take your seat.
Yeah, then he
You curtsy? What is
yes,
this?
he curtsies and then he
What
goes
is-
backwards.
Okay.
That's it. That's all he
Alright.
could think to do.
All right. So you go back to your seat. Everyone is still just staring at you. Like you've attracted all this attention, including Mr. Chadwick and Mr. Enamer's attention, because they're like talking, trying to rally the crowd, and they see you, and Mr. Enamer says, "Excuse me, is there a reason for this ruckus?"
Oh, can I talk now? Like, we have a conversation?
Who are you? Because you're dressed like someone that I should know, but I don't recognize you at all.
I don't recognize
Yeah,
you
dude.
at all.
We have been sent by the man of the tavern to let you know that he supports you.
Ooh, roll a charm, Winter.
Oh God, this is this is not gonna go well.
You got this.
That was a 3. I'm gonna put
So-
3 adversity tokens on that and see if that helps.
That would be enough. If you put 3 on there, it would be enough to push you to a 6.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So the power of that wink, like that wink, really sealed it. Yeah, he like looks around, says, "It appears Mr. Shelby has made a decision."
That
He
was his
announces
name. Yes.
to like everybody. It says, "Our campaign is on track. Mr. Chadwick and I have our differences, but we can come together in times like this. And I think we should. Are you raising your hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Chadwick, bro, what are you doing? Like,
All right. He is off the mic, but like he like gets back up on the mic and says, Bro?
Bro?
You call me bro?
Oh, you're calling me bro because I call you bro, not because you call people bro. Right? Bro?
Are you okay?
What are we
What do you-
doing this?
Medic.
No,
He,
what are you
calls-
what are you
He
doing?
calls
What?
for a medic. You see some people come from the into the audience with some water. You know, and they offer you some water and a seat.
Oh, I'll stay hydrated. But he's just gonna go, why aren't you running? Why are you giving it to this guy?
Oh, fabulous question. Fabulous question. We are running together. As a matter of fact, good job. I wonder who told you about this, but we are running together because we all know what those T-Bergens are planning. And we need to have a and we need to have a united front. I really want the Chadwicks to be able to take back the mayorship of this land. And the only way that we can do it is with the help of Mr. Enamor and his friends, which you seem like you're one of the friends. So, but I understand that the news might not get down to you because, you know, you're an underling. But that's why we're here. Just to put all the cards on the table.
Underling? What's... Okay. Thank you.
You can sit now.
Okay. Party.
Yeah, so they continue to talk about you know, things like offering a living wage, and they're talking about like making sure that like everybody has a right to housing, and you know, and like all this kind of great stuff on there. Talk about the Green New Deal, you know, all that great stuff. Yeah. So while they are giving their like sort of political speeches, some of the people start to come over to y'all, and like I say, I can't believe you just interrupted him. Are you?
Oh no, it's all good. I've heard a lot about him. My dad talks about him all the time.
Who are you? Are you for?
We're the DeLorean gang.
We're the DeLorean gang.
I've asked myself that a lot this morning, and I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're dressed like our gang. You're in our gang, right?
Yeah, we definitely are in your
We're
gang.
Because we would.
Yeah,
For
we're a
sure.
subsect
Yeah.
of
Okay.
your
Like,
gang
Yeah.
called the
Because
DeLorean
none of us have
gang.
seen you before, and we really don't want to have to take care of you here.
Oh, you want to
No,
take
we're
care
part
of
of
us?
you. We're so part of you. No,
There is no
We're-
need to
we're
take
under
care of us.
Different
Yeah,
order from
yeah,
Mr.
we're-
Enamor than you are because we're special.
Right.
Yeah, we're a secret task force, and we've just been told to start mingling with the rest of your proletariat people. So
Illuminati.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is above your pay grade.
Proletariat, did you say?
Yes.
Yep.
I don't like those words. You're not.
It means working class. It means working class.
This is the 30s. This is the 30s. Winter, this is the 30s.
Okay, I got my eye on you. I hope you're not.
We're fans of the. We're with labor, and we side with you, and together with our powers combined, we will rock you.
Bootlegging?
Okay. We're gonna go again.
Okay, comrade. Kind of puts quotes on the fingers and say, just keep it cool, okay? Just keep it cool.
I'm so cool.
All right.
Look at how cool I am right now.
Marilyn Monroe.
Ah,
No.
No.
That's like
okay.
20
Uh,
minutes later.
Oh,
Who?
It doesn't matter. We're gonna go.
Doesn't matter. He hit his head. He's gonna go. Medical attention to be our case.
Okay, so
we're I'm gonna take both of these. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go.
okay.
Right.
Are y'all leaving y'all gonna leave the square, or like
Yeah,
leave this conversation? Even.
Yeah, I would just like to get out of eyesight and earshot of the people that we're being weird around.
Yeah, let's go to the turnip fields, you guys.
Yeah, let's go over to the
No, but we can hide out and maybe eat a turnip. Sorry, we didn't eat anything, and I'm just like kind of starving.
well,
Yeah, you guys want to head over there?
I
Yeah,
mean,
sounds right.
Do we not want to head over to the mansions to see if there's...
I was gonna say we should head over to the mansions, cause like I don't know like if it's the exact same mansion, but if it is, like I know a few ways to get in when you get locked out of the house because your dad's like I told you to come back at a certain time and you don't come back at that certain time because the party was. Anyway, I know how to get into the mansion.
All
They
right, let's go to
don't.
the mansion then.
Yeah, they don't look similar on that map that Meadow had. They don't, at least from the icons that you see on the map, they don't look similar. Like they're in a similar place, but they do look a little bit different. So is that where we're heading? Mansions?
let's head over to the mansion. Maybe we can get a hold of some info and find out how we can influence things in the past.
Sure.
I feel like we should probably go home soon.
How do
Is
we?
there a way to get home?
Well, we
I would-
got
I
here
would-
by putting on the clothes. Maybe if we
would
take
like to
off the
take them
clothes.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
wonder if let's look for modern clothes.
Yeah, Felix.
Oh yeah, Felix.
Has this ever happened to you?
Whatever happened to me.
Oh, nothing.
Like-
Just the
like
time
Like
travel.
everything since we turned into a coin, or
Literally
like
everything, but especially the whole being back in the 1930s.
no, not like this at least.
What was it like then?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should get out of this crowd.
Let's head to the mansions.
Okay, so yeah, once you're far enough from like from the crowd, he like says, sometimes we have to borrow from the past to make sure that the future is okay.
Okay, but are you talking about like vintage style, or are you talking about like some kind of malevolent force? Because it feels like the latter.
There is a malevolent force, but we may have created it.
Who is we? What is May? And what is force? You're gonna have to explain all of that to me right now, child. Felix.
Yeah, he starts pouting a bit and like says,
If you don't explain, I will give you some information that will break your heart and soul.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What?
sick mana on you. So
I don't want to explain.
Hey,
Okay, then. Mana like cracks her knuckles and goes over to smaller Felix. The DARE program is a waste of money and time, and more kids take drugs because of it.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely learned how to take drugs from Dare.
Yeah.
I haven't,
Keep
but I
it
know
informative.
know how, and I know that some things are drugs that I wouldn't have occurred to me that they were drugs. But now I know.
Well, we usually instruct our police officers to give you very explicit details to scare you away. So we have them give you explicit details on how to make and manufacture and sell. But it's supposed to show you the horrors of.
It does the opposite. I'm intrigued and wondering how I can get a hold of some things.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Okay.
failed.
You failed.
Yeah, and Santa's not real. So there, boom, there's there. There's
Wait,
that.
what?
Oh no! 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 No!
I'm gonna need Mana to roll a grit. I need Mana to roll a grit at this.
No! What did I do? What did I do?
4.
That was now.
Okay, so so Mana exploded on her grit. And yeah, so you do say that, but I'll say Mana.
Like, obviously, that's a lie.
Yeah, I was just trying to scare. Just trying to scare
children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. You just see 4 like this big giant bear of a man. Like, oh no.
I love that. Yeah. So Felix says, well, when we were experimenting on that liquid that we found, that liquor, we kind of ran out, and we said, well, we've been doing some science experiments where we can kind of view into the past a little bit. Why don't we maybe make some experiments where we can get some from the past? So we may have gone back to get some more liquor, but don't worry about it. Like, we never disturb anything or tell anybody about things in the future or anything like that. But
Yeah, we definitely didn't do that either.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Bro, can I ask you a question? And like, this thinking of this question makes my head hurt. You mean to tell me that you all discovered how to turn people into objects and travel back in time, and you used it to get booze?
I mean, when you put it that way, it sounds kind of simple, but I mean, you have all the plot points correct. But we basically found out that we could synthesize more of it, but we needed some of, some of the original test subjects. So we had to find some of them and experiment on them. And now one of them escaped and became the super.
Mary escaped.
So there was, we got that. We got that.
Trying to get revenge.
Did you say that the one that escaped became a super villain and is trying to now get revenge?
She, if you want to call her a super villain, she just, we have a misunderstanding.
Is it Mary?
Yeah.
That is what she's known as. Yes, that is what she's gone by in the present. But yeah, we
what did you go by in the past?
On the past, she was kind of a amorphous mass of tentacles that we found in an alternate dimension, and then experimented on, and then we found out that so
What?
Rewind.
What?
Rewind.
What?
Why are adults so dumb?
You don't even know what a hypothesis is, and you're still trying to make an experiment happen on tentacles? Past tentacles? Time travel tentacles?
Yeah.
How did you?
To be
invent
fair,
time
like, it
travel
wasn't
if you-
just me. I didn't do all this. Like, it was not
we know. There's no way you were the
Yeah.
ringleader of that.
Well,
but,
I mean, I
you
I
are
probably could have been.
responsible.
I probably
Felix,
could have
that's a bad Felix.
Oh, so that's the tentacle zone. Tentacle
Did we
zone?
decide on the?
Yeah, what was up? What was up with
name
the tentacle zone?
Well, I don't know what you mean by tentacle zone, but technically,
The Tentaverse?
when enter the tentacles. When we went in those, so there, I don't know if you heard about it, but there are some tunnels, some tunnels, which is where we originally found, where the bootleggers originally found the liquor of which we are now. And in those tunnels, we found they found a way to access another, I guess you'd call it a dimension or a world or something of that space. And that is where they found these tentacles that had these properties that would basically create this liquid. And they were pretty friendly.
Wait, the tentacles have the capacity to make the liquor?
Oh my God! Why didn't anybody call NASA or Will Smith?
Did we?
Well, I don't know who will.
From the tentacles.
Well,
Wait,
using
is the
science,
liquor tentacle juice?
Like, this is such
In
bad
a-
karma. What would Captain Planet say?
yeah, it's true. We have enough people here to maybe make Captain Planet. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I'll be Heart. I usually play Heart when I'm playing Captain Planet. But anyway,
Got this on fire.
sorry, I got distracted. So we found these tentacles. They weren't really doing anything, so we said, hey, let's see what makes these things tick. So we brought them over from that dimension. We ran some experiments. Some things happened. We were able to separate the liquid from them.
You juice the tentacles?
You did. It is tentacle juice. It's tentacle juice. You juice the tentacles. That's why they look so.
Juice the tentacles?
That's why they look so like shriveled up when we saw them the other time. You juiced them.
I said that you were the bad Ninja Turtle, but I changed my mind. You're one of the turtles that didn't even become a Ninja Turtle. You're just a bad turtle.
Ooh.
He kind of looks around and says, take that back. Take it back.
You're just a kid. You can't really do anything about it.
I'm a kid now. I'm still your principal.
That has never stopped. Not stopped, never.
Yeah, so I mean, that's all I really know. I know that we stole these tentacles from wherever they were from. There were experiments. There were some experiments that used these tentacles with people. And we know that the thing we know is Mary. We experimented on Mary's quote unquote partner. Things went bad.
You killed him?
Well, we didn't. Something happened. In all experiments, sometimes, you gotta crack a few eggs. Like, you know what I mean?
You have to kill a few people?
That's a partner.
Says the man who still does not know what a hypothesis is.
Like, how did you invent time travel if you don't know how plants feed themselves?
Okay, I didn't do any of
get
this. I just know because, I'm, I mean, Winter, you're like new in the family, but, as someone part of one of the, Techburg family, of course I know this, even the basics of it.
Oh my God! Did my dad drink tentacle juice and now he's a tentacle man?
I don't know
Is that how it works?
I don't know what your dad did.
Why are you guys milking tentacles? It's gross.
We're not milking them. We just found. Look, we didn't. Again, I didn't do this. Okay, I just know the stories that I've
So
heard.
who did do it?
Who did do it?
These bootleggers found these tunnels. They stored their liquor. Somehow, I don't know how, but somehow this dimension was accessed. Some tentacles were found. Chem tea and these other industries that did exist backhand, by the way, started drilling and finding all this other stuff, and they were closely aligned with the school when that got involved. There were experiments ran, and we are where we are.
Wait, what other stuff?
You're leaving a lot out in these dots.
I'm only telling what I know. I don't know all the details.
Did any of our parents, did they take part in this? Did the Chadwicks do anything? Did the T-Burgers do anything? Did the Pepperwood?
I mean, Lillian definitely did something. Like, I'm just like, what part of something is really what we need to know.
Look,
Well, I mean, a lot of your. Well, I know for sure that Mana, your mom, and I know that Lillian, was she there? There were definitely a lot of people that are adults in Techburg now. Sorry, in Techburg now that were at that school when the big accident happened, and they were definitely experimenting on. They were running experiments that I surmise were based on all this. That's what I got.
So no names, huh?
Names of who?
I want to know if my dad, or my dad's dad, or my dad's dad's dad, or my dad's dad's dad.
The
was
Chadwicks,
it,
just all the Chadwicks. We get it.
yeah. If they did it. Are we the baddies?
Well, like normally when we go back, we just get what we need, whether it's liquor or tentacles or whatever, and we leave. But I've never actually stayed and seen all this stuff, so I was not aware that this was going on. So I don't know if you're like, I didn't know that your dad was working with Mr. Enamor. That just seems strange. And also it seems strange because Mr. Enamor was a teacher at the school for a very long time, and he shouldn't
teach.
He looks
Why are
like,
you just telling us this?
Wait, what did he teach?
well, I'm just remembering it now because he looks like he looked. Wait, that I can't be true. That can't be true. He looks like, maybe it's not the same person, but there was a science teacher named Mr. Enamor that headed up a lot of the the science lab in the old school, and he looks almost exactly the same as he did then. And that can't be true because it's like 40 years earlier than that happened.
That's the part that you can't wrap your mind around, not the squeezing of the tentacle juice or the creating of a supervillain with like really good reasons to kill us, or possibly time traveling through time to get the tentacle juice. Because you understand you're combining two different scientific like genres together, and it's
Look, bro, all I know is this. If it turns out that there's more information that you have, you're not telling us. I don't like to go dark, but I'm gonna give you the most vicious atomic wedgie you've ever encountered in your life, with a briefcase twist.
Not a wedgie. He starts crying.
Oh god.
Oh, I forgot he was 12.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so he's just crying right now.
Fine, we're just bullying people. We do that anyway. Oh god.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm comfortable bullying to like some extent to Felix, but now I'm just making a child cry. God, being an adult sucks.
Yeah, it feels like punching down now all of a sudden.
Thank you
Oopsie.
for all of the
Felix.
information that
Yeah,
you gave us.
We appreciate it, but
All I
like,
did was I just told you all I know, and he threatened me with a wedgie. That's what I
Okay.
get for
Yeah.
No,
everything I've done, and I don't know.
Honestly,
I'm
though,
sorry.
it is what you get after everything you've done. Like, let's be a little.
But it's not my fault. I know the story, but it's not my fault. I
you should have
didn't
told
run
us
all
from
this.
the beginning. Then we would have known that we might be in the past, and we don't know how to get back to the future. And I really like the future because I had sick abs, and now I've got these like jelly abs, which are like strong and stuff, but they're not sick.
Yeah, well, I'll try to figure out a way. Well, I wonder if the same way works, actually.
This is what we mean when we say you need to tell us more things up at the top and not just slowly slide into them, Felix. But that's
need
fine.
to-
You're 12.
yeah.
That's fine. How do you usually get back, little Felix?
Well, usually we just go back to the school.
Is there a school here?
Yeah. I mean, it's not the Techburg Academy of Science that you recognize, but it's basically the school as it existed now, which is just a couple of rooms where they educate the kids of the workers, the farm kids and such. So that's usually where we go, and we're able to get back there.
So should we just try and go back to the school?
We're just gonna huddle, Felix. If you could just snivel over there, just
Yeah.
for a minute. Just,
Okay.
hey, okay, let's leave out the fact that we may have become extortionists and made a kid cry. Should we go back in time? Like, what do we do with all this information?
No, won't we be going back to the future?
Yeah, we should go
That's
going
what I
forward in
would
time.
like. I would like to go. Like, my mom is probably gonna worry, and the last time she worried, she almost sent us back to.
Yeah.
I wonder, while we're here in the past, if we should do something to stop them from being able to come back to get tentacle juice and stuff.
Mm.
Should we see if we can find some so we can understand what it is?
Could do
I don't know
that.
if I
If we could
wanna-
destroy their supply, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, I got an idea, and it might be stupid, but it's an idea. Like now that I know Mary's deal, like I kind of feel bad about kicking her in her chest. And I would like to maybe go back to the future or whatever, and then we can go into the tentacle zone, and maybe we can see if Mary wants some help in unmilking the tentacles.
There's so many things you said.
We
that I
need to
just
help
didn't have
Mary?
but yeah. I agree. I mean, she's been wrong. They killed her partner. They're squeezing.
They're milking her tentacles, which is not cool.
Yeah, but she threatened me, and I'm 13.
Well, she probably thought that you were gonna be milking tentacles too.
But like, my mom didn't even have anything to, like, we weren't even here. Were we?
I don't
Don't
know.
know. Or time travel is so weird.
Yeah, because this might be a closed loop because they created a section, like a separate splinter kind of thing. And so, if that's the case, then nothing we do really matters because everything will be through it. But at the same time, we might have already technically, irrevocably changed our timeline. So I think the only way we
We
can check on
exploded
it is to
our
go back.
parents.
We might have, yeah. That's a real possibility you should prepare for.
No.
Yeah. So we got a couple things on the plate here. We can either continue to go to the mansions, right? We can go to the school, since Felix mentioned that that's where he would normally go, that people would normally go to return. Or, Town Square is still there, Turnip Field's still there. Where the Chemty building is, there is, as you see on the map, there's a little factory. There's a windmill and some other things. So there's kind of a sort of industry there as well. and where your houses are, there's like little cabins and wagons and that kind of stuff. So it's still where people live in that area. It's just obviously not houses and that kind of thing. So,
All right. So my
where
vote
would you?
is that we go back to the future. Because the longer we're in the past, the more we like might mess it up by like telling people about World War II and stuff. And I think that maybe we might be able to work with Mary, or if not, I could just try to kick her in the chest harder.
I would also like to confront Lillian about many things.
Well, in that case, it looks like maybe going back to the future is the thing that we want to do
It's
with
like
all this information that we have now.
Mhm.
it's like what Muhammad Ali said: you have to be the change you want to see in the world.
Mahatma like the rice?
Is that not who? What?
Skip over.
I like
one
that,
because
Rice.
I want to like to.
Really good.
Maybe we go to school, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're going school.
I guess we're going to go to school.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, so you walk up to the school. I mean, you know how to get there. This is pretty much, as you saw on the map, laid out very similarly to the way modern Techburg is. So you just go north of the park, or the town square in this case, and you are at the school, right? As you go to the school, you see right in front of the school, kind of near where you remember leaving that room that Coach D that you were locked into, that Felix got you out of. There's a bit of like an opening in the ground. It like kind of looks like a excavated kind of section out of the ground, and you see people coming out of there with bottles and bringing them into the school.
Found the tentacle juice.
And they're dressed like you are.
Is there a bottle that I can snag and put in my bag that I have?
I mean, people are holding them as they're coming out. So if you want to try to
inside.
So like people are coming out of this excavated hole with bottles and walking toward the school. So there's no like bottles like just around. Now, if you wanted to stealthily try to take one from someone, you can try to do that.
Or I could go in.
Or you could go in the hole. Sure, yeah, you could do either.
I want to go in the hole.
All right, do you want to go by yourself, or is anyone else?
I want to go with me. This is
Go
for
on.
science.
I'll go.
Yeah, we don't let people go alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Felix, don't come with us, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably. I feel like it's
Continue
probably a
to cry
bad
over
idea.
there.
All right, I'll keep watch.
Okay.
Yeah,
do
you
that.
be our lookout.
Yeah.
Be your lookout.
We'll go help them.
Yeah, and like there's ladders and stuff like that, so like you can get down. But the people that are coming up, they look at you kind of strange, because they're basically like, "Why are you going down here? We're just supposed to be bringing the liquor out."
I will help you by grabbing some and bringing it out.
Special orders from the top.
Very special.
Oh, special orders. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Special.
Yeah. So you, as you climb down there, you basically see, people. There's a whole bunch of tentacles that kind of look like they did in the school. They're kind of like decayed, right? As if they had been removed from something. And you see people like with their bottles are kind of like taking the like tentacles, and they're like holding them over the bottles, and squeezing them, and they're filling the bottles, and then they're going back up the ladders.
Okay. Okay. Gonna just they're like wine bottle sized or like
Yeah, they're a little bigger than that. They're like forgot the name of that bottle, but they're like mason jars kind of. They're like big mason jars.
whew. Okay. Should I take one or two?
Take two just in case we break one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Idea.
Okay. Are you trying to take the mason jars? You trying to take the tentacles?
Oh,
Or
I'm
what are
not
you trying
touching
to
those tentacles. Absolutely not.
take? Okay. All right. Yeah. So you grab 2 mason jars. Sure.
Filled with tentacle juice.
Oh, so you want you want some that are filled?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. So there's none that are filled. Like the people
Oh,
are
no.
coming and they're filling them on their own.
No.
Oh, it's
All
all
right.
juice on tap. Oh.
All right. It's just a juice cleanse. It's just a juice cleanse. I'm gonna milk a tentacle.
Okay.
I put on for my squad.
All right. I roll me a should be a grit for sure, but I just want to double check and see if
Good.
nothing else will fit better.
Can I argue for a broad?
If you know what, yes, you can roll a brawn if you're just like trying to use your brute strength to overcome your fear of the situation. Yeah, you can roll a brawn.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to dump 3 of my adversity tokens to make that a 7.
Oh, y'all
You want
gonna
the
have to help.
Here, take
y'all-
some of mine. Okay.
Y'all are gonna have to get him up to about a 12.
I have 4 adversity tokens. You can have them.
Okay, so that puts me at 10. I just need 2 more.
I got you. Got you for those
Okay.
2.
Great.
You got this. You got this. Oh.
He's crying the whole time.
All right. Cool. So you got 2 mason jars full,
Okay, we're gonna put those in here, and I've got them, and then off we go.
and like we're gonna say that they're sealed, like you seal them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There's like a nice array of covers on the ground. You just cover them up.
Just wash your hands. Is there a sink or a puddle?
Just sink under.
A puddle, maybe.
I'll say Forrest just wiping his hand on the walls.
Ew.
So,
You
all right.
did really, really good. We're so proud of you for.
Yeah. Oh God. Let's go home. Let's go home. This is officially. We've gone a bridge too far. It's time to go.
Okay. So I'm assuming that you're gonna climb back up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you climb back up, you see Felix tied up.
Oh
And-
no.
We had to
The-
leave him alone.
And right behind him is Mr. Enamor. And what you see now on his kind of insignia, which you didn't see earlier, you see Thaddeus J. Chadwick, but no number after it.
He's the OG guy.
This is Thaddeus J. Chadwick the first. That's where we're gonna end this week's episode.
First versus the 4th. Let's get it.
We got
so-
you.
If y'all have any questions for us in the chat, we can take questions for a couple minutes. Then we'll go to some outros. So any questions for either our characters or just us in general, let us know. Smith and the Fresh Prince. Okay. Yeah. There's been some pretty great stuff in the chat as usual. Y'all are always in great form. Even though we have this show early, y'all are in Y'all are in mid-afternoon to evening form, which is good. Winter, how does it feel now to be the big sister of Felix?
It's very confusing. I'm having a lot of emotions because my life goal was to ruin his life, and I felt like I achieved it on a small sense, not in a total sense. But now he's 12, and every time I make him cry, I feel just a little bit bad. Being an adult sucks.
Yeah.
What's the one thing the characters would want to accomplish as adults, as adult appearing? Yeah, who wants to? What would be the one thing that you want to do as an adult? Like not in this like situation, just in general.
Before it is this situation, which is
this is what you dreamed of.
He wants to prove himself the superior Chadwick.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Meadow definitely would want to go to the video store and rent all the videos that she hasn't been old enough to rent.
Got it.
Just because she can't.
Yeah, Mana would definitely, like she said, go to the crystal shop, and no one's gonna tell her what she can or can't buy. She's gonna get all the things that they have in the case, like either in the case or that they put behind them where she can't touch it. She's gonna get all of the items, like stuff like nails from shipwrecks from the 1800s that she could use as a scribing thing. So.
Love it.
I think Winter has two objectives. One is to buy all the surveillance equipment at Radio Shack that she could possibly afford. And the second is buy a plane ticket to Paris.
That's all right.
Field trip.
Gotta go to Paris. All right. I don't know if we have time for any more questions, but we will try to answer them. I'll try to post them, try to answer them over the tweeters maybe. I have to leave more time for questions, but the story we're deep in. And we started late, of course. So so let's go around and say what's going on. Starting with Noir.
Hey everybody, I'm Noir. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram as the Noir Enigma. You can find me on TikTok as just Noir Enigma. I've given up trying to get the original account because I've now locked myself out because I don't remember the password. You can find me here on Monday mornings. You can find me on LFM Network on Tuesdays, where I play Call of Cthulhu with the gang from Perception Studios. So it's Puppets and Call of Cthulhu. We hit the finale for Into the Southlands with Kobold Press, but we may be coming back for a season 2, so be on the lookout for that. And other than that, and I am officially a CPP GM for Magpie Games, so be on the lookout for that. I am officially running mass games for Magpie, so I'm excited about that.
Awesome, great stuff. Okay, Markeia.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Markeia McCarty, Markeia McCarty. Twitch is Darth Markeia. Facebook is Markeia TV. And for this is going to be a very full, awesome week. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. PT, check me out, Hunters Entertainment's Twitch. We do Outbreak Undead, Rag and Bone. Actually, I think, Wednesday is something else that I'm doing. Thursday and Friday, I do a dual campaign, Altered Carbon. We're doing Birmingham Uprising. I GM that on Thursdays at 1 p.m. PT. You will find that on Level Up Dice is Twitch. I believe it's levelup_TTV. And then on Fridays, 1 p.m. PT on Hunters Entertainment Twitch. It's the second half of this same story. Like, we're only doing this for April. I heartily recommend. We have like a ridiculous fun time with it. Also on this Thursday, April 8th at 5 p.m. PT, my show Something Scary, which is a animated horror show that also does we also do podcasts. I'm doing a live podcast version of that. It's like $15 for us to do scary stories together. We also have a guest from the Scary Story podcast, who will also be doing an original story of his. There's a meet and greet involved. So it's like, yeah, check that out on loopedlive.com. loopedlive.com, in case I like said something weird. And yeah, we're trying it out to see if this is something that people are interested in. So maybe give a stop by. But that's this week.
Amazing.
That's a lot. Good stuff. Kailey.
Hey everybody, I'm Kailey Bray. You can find me on Twitter at HoppoBarbarian. I'm the executive producer of Tabletop at Pixel Circus. You can find me there on Fridays for Failed Save. We're on a brief hiatus right now, but gives you plenty of time to check out our YouTube cut downs. Our season finale was incredibly emotional and you don't want to miss it. And then on Saturdays, I'm the dungeon master for Damsels, Dice, and Everything Nice, the Disney Princess D&D show. So come check us out. Super fun.
All right, cool. Shoot.
Hi everyone, my name is Shu. You can catch me Wednesday nights playing with Stir Friday Night, Monster of the Week. We just finished our first mission and everything fell apart catastrophically, so I can't wait to see what we come up with next. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Hello There Shu. Come say hi.
Okay, cool. And I'm Shareef. You can find me at shareefjackson.com, ShareEF Jackson.com, and Shareef Jackson on all social networks. In addition to this show, I also do the prep for this show as well on Thursdays at the same time, 10 a.m. Central at Roll20. So I go over the maps and how to generally tips to GM stuff. So, and then I also do Rivals of Waterdeep, which is a D&D show I'm part of. We're closing out on episode 90, which is crazy. It'll be 3 years in June of this campaign. So that's on Sunday mornings at noon Central. Well, Sunday is noon, I guess, the afternoon. Yeah, it's the first minute of afternoon. Noon Central at twitch.tv/Rivals of Waterdeep. And on Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m. Central, at the same link, I do the video game stream there for Rivals of Waterdeep as well. So we are playing through some fun stuff there as well. So, and I don't think I have anything else going on as of late. Thank you all for joining. Sorry again for the late start. And yeah, we got 2 episodes left, y'all. We have gotten a lot of info this last episode, so we know a lot about sort of maybe what Mary's motivations are. We know about some more about the relationship between the tentacles and this liquid and this dimension and that kind of stuff. So yeah, we have a lot of the info that we need, and we got to make some decisions as to what to do with said info. So gonna be a fun remaining 2 episodes. Remember to reach out, tweet about the show and share the show. Let Roll20 know, tag them in so that they can see the interest in the show, and maybe we'll be able to continue our story. So with that, y'all, have a great rest of your Monday. Peace out, everybody.
Bye. 6 seasons in a movie.
Hey.
All right.